that I talked about we are actually doing at Fujitsu. Next to me is Dr. Rolf Werner. He is the Managing Director of Central Europe. That's Germany, Austria and Switzerland, and he's the host. This is his show, therefore I'll pass it on to him very shortly. But on the other side I have Andreas Hohenfelder, who is the head of the Industry 4.0 Competency Center in Munich. And he will be presenting to you about the one particular solution. If you ask yourself why I was speaking to you this morning about the neural networks, we have a demonstration just on the other side of the booth where a similar robot to this has been trained using neural networks exactly the way I described to recognize different kinds of screws, and that can create a little bit of a arrangement and an orderly arrangement in the bunch of screws that you might have in your basement at home too. It's a bit of an expensive solution for a private person, but for companies it is very, very good. Well, thank you for coming to Fujitsu. Enjoy. This is one of the, I would say, I've walked around a little bit, one of the real eye catchers in the whole. That's it. So this is Rolf Werner.
Thank you very much, Joseph. So welcome. Yeah, applause, why not? So thank you very much for coming. Indeed, you are here at the highlight of the Hannover Messe. We made it to the Tagesschau, to ZDF, Bayerischer Rundfunk, Niedersachsen, everywhere, radio and television, they all came around. And by the way, there are a few other booths which are much, much bigger and have invested a little more than us. What you can see here, and I would say it's the secret of it, we show here what I would call a true co-creation project, because co-creation in our terms means it has been developed together with our partners and especially with our customers. So developing together, so co-create means what do you expect from a solution, and can we even start with a little bit of a showcase? And since we are a very brave company, we also go into technologies which are still, let's say, in an early stage. And in this case, it's blockchain. It's even more than blockchain. It's a blockchain 2.0 technology, which is called Tangle. And Tangle means here IOTA technology, which is, I would call it, privilege for IoT solutions. And once I hand over then to my dear colleague Andreas Hohenfelder, who has already been introduced, just as a little bit of a teaser, it's the worldwide first implementation in an industrial context of the IOTA technology. That's, by the way, also the reason why we had top 10 tweets for the overall Hannover Messe, and it's not that we made it in one of the top 10 ranks, we had all the top 10 tweets. So this is really impressive, and the blockchain scene is crazy about it. So you explain it much better than me later on. All I give you as a teaser, it's a combination of scanning QR codes, testing where the original component is sitting. It's moving here. You have two robots combined. We have our tip-top IntelliEdge, which is an IoT gateway appliance sitting here, produced by Fujitsu, then moving it into the Colmina platform, which is then displayed with this wonderful thing here, which I would love to have in my living room, though my living room is a little bit too small, but it's fantastic. And you see all moves and tracking tracing, which is coming then from the Tangle, so from the original really, and it's all live Tangle network in the blockchain, where you see a live tracking tracing. This is worldwide, I would say, the only one in this industrial context which you see here. So I am extremely excited about it. Andreas is even more. So I would then hand over to him. Thank you so much for coming. Andreas, your floor.
Thank you very much, Rolf. Yeah, I'm really super excited about this, and we got huge interest in this scenario, which we call Audit Trail. Yeah, and Rolf already explained a little bit what is going to happen, and my colleague Wieland will start it now, and it will be also interactive to give you some kind of proof point where this is real written to the Tangle, yeah, this is real written between two factories. Now, you may see that with the robot, and if you think about the robot as being a factory by itself, yeah? So you have one factory, you have a second factory, yeah? And this robot is picking the components, putting it in front of the camera. The QR code is scanned and written with additional information such as temperature, humidity, and so on and so forth. It's written to the tanker. Then the belt is starting. The part of a component is moving to the second robot or the second factory. Again, it's put in front of the camera. And only if the information has been written correctly to the tangle, the second robot will recognize this component as a non-counterfeit one, so as a valid, as an original part. And we got huge feedback and huge interest from all the companies because this is a typical supply chain scenario to ensure quality of products. Yeah? And I would like to ask the lady to select any of these colors which we are going to manipulate for the second step. What's your preference? Red? Red one. Okay, we're doing the red one. Excellent. So what you can see here is step A means the first factory, step B means the second factory, and then it's going back. Yeah? So green always means yes, it has been scanned, it has been written to the tangle for step A, and step B means yes, it has been scanned and it has been retrieved from the tangle, so it's an original component. Yeah? And Rolf has mentioned with device in addition, so in parallel we are running what is called advanced condition monitoring. So we are producing around about 2 gigabytes of sensor data every minute. It doesn't make sense to send all the data to the cloud for analytics. Yeah? But we are going to do the analytics in the device. Yeah? So we have equipped it with robots with additional sensors, yeah? In a non-invasive way. Yeah? And we are running analytics to figure out if any of the motors herein is getting into a too high workload scenario. Yeah? And this is what you can see here. And even more, we can even send additional sequences of data to improve the detection algorithm or the analytics, and then send it back to this device for the analytics. So an update on time. And now I'm manipulating it and taking away the red one. And what you can see here again, now we are step C. Yeah, you see it's green for the blue one. And what I'm going to do now is I'm putting the red one on this as well. So it has not passed this first camera. And now this robot is checking the blue one. Step D. It hopefully gets green, as it should be. Yeah. And it says completed. And now the interesting part begins, the red one. So the robot will pick the red one, figuring out, put it in front of the camera, and if everything goes well, it has not been written to the tangle, and it will turn red, as you can see. Yeah? So in step C, the red part is gray, meaning it has not passed with camera, and therefore it's sorted out here. And once again, this is a huge duty scenario. You may recall the issues Boeing has had a couple of days ago. Now we have to check all the turbines. Yeah? With such an approach, yeah, you can really prove that all turbines have been similar. You can write the data of all the production data of the turbines into the tangle. Yeah, you can read it from the outside. Yeah, this is really a proof point you can do with this. And that's an excellent approach we are doing here. We get lots of interest from many manufacturers here at Hannover Fair. And another proof point I would like to show to you is, maybe Wieland, you can switch to the other screen with the QR code. If anybody of you has a mobile phone with a QR code scanner on it, you can scan the picture here, and then you can see the information on your mobile phone, what has been written to the tank. Temperature, humidity, QR code, and so on and so forth. Anybody who wants to do so? the left one. The left one, eh? Not working. Oh, left one, yeah. No, it's not working with iPhone. Okay. So it seems to be a problem with the iPhone, but that's different. So, to summarize, yeah, with this, as Rolf also pointed out, the first real use case we are showing based on IOTA in a manufacturing environment. Yeah, and as Rolf mentioned, the approach we are taking is co-creation together with our customers, because all customers are to a certain extent different, both from a B2B or B2C manufacturing point of view and so on and so forth. And we have recently opened also what is called digital technology centers in Munich to exactly drive these co-creation approaches. Any questions from your side?